Wednesday morning, and right across the UK, people have been showing their well wishes for the Prime Minister. He spent another night in intensive care.
Let's have a look at this picture taken by staff at George Eliot Hospital in Nuneaton. Flooded social media and has been shared thousands of times online. In fact, it makes front pages of the newspapers as well.
We are joined now from the hospital by clinical sister Tracy Ems and senior staff nurse Sarah Wood. Good morning to you. And also Bill Doby is with us, who recently spent a night in ICU after contracting the virus. Lovely to speak to you all live on breakfast this morning. Thank you for being with us as well. Tracy, can we come to you first of all? So the idea behind the message, who came up with it?
After our handover yesterday morning, Sarah was speaking about how Boris had become unwell overnight, and she wanted to send a message just to say get well soon and a speedy recovery, and it escalated from there really.
Sarah, it took quite a lot of organisation surely to do it. How did you go about it?
Basically, I just woke up in the morning and just heard the sad news that Boris obviously had deteriorated, gone into intensive care. I was driving to work and I just said to the doctors and the nurses, you know, we need to show our support from the front line and give him our best wishes really. We know how the disease affects anybody, so it doesn't matter who you are. And basically just, sending our best wishes to him and his family, and from everybody at the George Eliot Hospital, we hope him a really speedy recovery.
And Tracy, how are things at the hospital for you guys at the moment? Talk us through a normal day.
Yeah, we're in a low-risk area and we're all orthopaedic, so our day-to-day life is pretty normal, if you can, that's what you can say. But we're well protected, we're well supported. We have twice daily huddles with our senior managers, matrons, and we escalate any issues back to our staff on the wards. So we're in quite a good place really.
And Sarah, I noticed the rainbows behind you as well.
Yeah.
Where have they come from? Tell us a little bit about them.
So basically, our rainbow wall is from all the children and the grandchildren of all the staff that have done our wall of hope to try and boost staff morale as well as patient morale as well, and just spread a bit of cheer really. At this difficult time.
They look lovely.
They do look great, don't they? Let's grab a word with 90-year-old Bill, who's with us this morning as well. Recently out of hospital, Bill. So give us an idea of how you are now. How are you recovering?
I am great now, thank you very much. I'm getting back to what I was before I contracted it.
You spent, I think it was it one night in ICU? So give us a bit of an idea about that experience.
Yeah, well, I went in with a urine infection. And while I was being treated for that in the ICU, they did a sample up my nose and my throat and said they would let me know when the test results come out. And then I was told I've got coronavirus. So we then moved to Ward 8 and a little room in private isolation. But I must tell you, the nurses and the doctors, they're angels. I can see why it's not a job, it's a vocation. They couldn't have been kinder, nicer, more loving, more helpful. I just can't believe that under the stress that they're under and threatening their own lives, they were just so kind and gentle and helpful. I cannot praise them enough. They're fantastic.
It's lovely to see you saying that and see that you were well. I understand that when you were ill, people asked you whether you were afraid. Were you?
No. Death never entered my mind. I just felt, God, I've got this thing. Right, I'm going to get over it. That's it. I will get over it. There is no doubt about that. And I have got over it. And I think, instead of us always hearing the number of deaths, why don't we hear the number that don't die, that get over it? It's more inspiring for people, and it's more comforting because it's a very frightening disease. And old people do get very worried about it.
I think that's a really good point, Bill. And And that's why that's one of the reasons why it's great to talk to people like you and Hilton earlier as well, who've sort of been in hospital with coronavirus and sort of come out the other side. Just to sort of come back to Tracy and Sarah, listening to Bill and that the wonderful praise that he has for those nursing staff that looked after him. Louise talked about the rainbows and the clap for the NHS and key workers on a Thursday night. How much of an impact does that positivity and that love that is outpouring from the general public have on you day to day?
It's massive. It's amazing.
It's absolutely massive. It means everything to us.
It does.
The people care enough to come out and clap and offer their support and food parcels and every single thing and the donations. It means so much to all of us.
The public have been really generous and we really, really appreciate it. It makes everything worthwhile. It's what we do anyway, so it's just all worthwhile, basically. It's amazing. We want to say thank you from everybody here at the George Eliot Hospital.
Yeah, we do.
Oh, I mean, it's lovely, and as he described you as angels. I don't think you work on a coronavirus ward, but presumably it's having an impact on on the whole hospital. What kind of changes are you seeing?
Well, obviously we've had to change all PPE. We've had to distance ourselves. Every area really, an aspect of the job has changed, but we've still got a job to do. We still need to come every day, and it's just really important that we keep each other's spirits lifted.
And also the patients as well, because obviously we're not allowing visitors in for obvious reasons to protect the patients. So obviously it's our job to be there for them as well and to lift their morale, because that's obviously the most important thing.
Bill, we've heard you give a lovely positive message this morning. I know you're listening into Sarah and Tracy as well. And you talked about the importance of getting those positive messages out there. And there have been lots of people watching this morning. I know you're 90 years old, but whatever your age is, people are worried and they are concerned. Do you have something to leave our viewers with this morning, a positive message from someone who, like you say, has been in intensive care and is now at home recovering from coronavirus?
Well, I think it's very difficult at times, but you've got to make the effort. Once you start to believe that you're going to go over it, you've got to keep believing that. And I am a great believer in the power of the positive mind, because we all have a pharmacy inside ourselves. Inside our body we have a pharmacy, and we can call on the necessary means to keep us well. But you've got to believe it, and it's got to be a sincere belief and know that you're going to go over, and you will.
Well, what a
Positive mind.
What a wonderful message. Bill, Dobie, thank you very much indeed. It's really great to hear from you, and also Tracy Ems and Sarah Wood. Thanks both very much, and I'll let you get back to work, but really great to hear from both of you as well, and thank you on behalf of everybody that you treat as well. Brilliant.
Thank you.
Thank you for taking the time to speak to me.
It's been a pleasure, Bill. You take care of yourself. Okay, I officially love Bill.
He's a great guest.
Well, Bill's message might be of use to the Prime Minister, who is, of course, in intensive care at the moment. One man who knows Boris Johnson very well is Will Walden, his friend and former Director of Communications. He joins us now from West London. Good morning to you. Listening to Bill there talking about the power of